On today's show, man, if I'm doing this, well, it's pretty bad. What is going on, all-terrain nation? Whether it be two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, or these badass Ford Broncos we all like to drive, this is your all-terrain nation. I'm your host, David Boyd, and that is right. Today, we are going to do a build-in price on a new 2025 Ford Bronco, and I'm pretty excited by this, but I'm also very disappointed by this because we are going to build the Stroppe Edition, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to butcher it, so just get used to that. But we're going to build my dream version, basically the only version you can build of this thing, and if you stick to the end, the price is, well, it's going to be shocking.
No, God, please, no.
This is a WTF for a reason. So pour up, hang on, and let's go. So let's get into this thing here, and let's go ahead and bring this thing up. And we will, there you go. You can see it right there. 2025 build and price is up on Ford's website. And it's not shocking. Not shocking at all. I mean, things get more expensive, right? And the Broncos, since it's debuted, it seems to getting like way more expensive. And I mean like way more expensive. So let's go ahead and let's click this build and price right there. You can see it. Brings up. We're going to build our own. I don't want you to find me one. We got all the models there, but you'll know I'm going to do a Badlands down the road, maybe a Raptor, but I want to do the Stroppe Edition there, a Stroppe Edition. But like I said, I'm going to butcher it. I know in the comments, you're going to let me know all about it. But as you can see here, starting out at $75,000. Oh man, wait. $75,000 for this thing. And, I know there's some heritage to this, so I get that, but does the common buyer know what this Bronco is? Because I'm going to be honest, I'm going to rip this thing up a little bit. And if this is your dream version of a Bronco, remember, this is the internet. Let's all put our big boy pants on, big girl pants on, and let's just discuss this thing. Because for one, it's some racing heritage of Bronco. I 100% get that, man. But it's a cluster F of parts. And I'm going to say that I think it's one of the most ugly things I've ever seen. And I know I'm sound like I'm being a dickhead, and I don't mean to be, but I'm just trying to scratch my head about this thing of why Ford decided they needed to build this edition of this thing. Because you see it there. We'll point this thing around a little bit. I get the blue top. I've seen the classics. I get it 100%. The Gen 1, the Racer, I get about it. But I think when people see this, the common person that might buy a Bronco, you're trying to lure some of your Jeep people into buying Bronco and stuff. I don't have words for this, because you got black here, you got red. Well, it's the code orange, white, blue roof, black hood. It's a mess of a vehicle. And I love heritage. I love the heritage Bronco, especially the heritage limited Broncos that they were doing. I 100% will stand by that. I will shake my fist and go, hell yeah, because I think the common buying audience understands that. Now, what did this say? It took a place of a Bronco that they were building, the Wild Track. This is not the replacement of it, because this is more like a loaded Badlands and anything. You just get everything in this. But as you can see here, we're going to get the square fenders, which, I've talked to people at Ford about this, and they said we would have loved to come out initially with square fenders, but we didn't want to look like Jeep. That's what they said. That's what they told me. So don't kill the messenger on that. But as you can see there, I mean, if you're into that, you want to say you have one of these, a tribute to this thing, and you want to kind of build your own, I 100% get that. And there's a butt for every seat there. But what kind of bothers me on some of this is I love the design. You can't really see it right now, but the special badging there. This Bronco, come on, dude. I need some feng shui there. Let's balance this at least under the window, man. And I just feel like somebody just threw a sticker at it, and where it landed is kind of where it's at. But it is going to be a badass Bronco. So in the interior, you can see in this thing too, white dash, a lot like the Heritage. You're starting to do things that make the Raptor not feel special, because these are definitely code orange handles like the Raptor gets. I don't get it. And you're getting a Raptor price basically at this thing too, but let's get into this. So we're going to get that 2.7 liter EcoBoost V6 engine, which I do think in the next couple of years, it goes bye-bye. I do think you're going to see that thing disappear from the lineup, because I expect to see a hybrid version of this thing. I'm hoping more of the Power Boost hybrid version, not a direct plug-in hybrid to the Bronco. But I think when they do that, it's just going to be a 2.3, and that's it. You get the 2.3, or if you want the extra ponies, you might get the hybrid version of that. So we're going to get that. That's making all those 330 horsepowers when you use premium fuels. We're going to get the advanced four-wheel drive system with on-demand engagement, which is cool. It is four-door 4x4, which is weird because, okay. 10-speed automatic transmission with this thing, which is pretty, all these numbers here are pretty standard. The 4.7 axles, the rear locking differentials included in this thing. So you're getting a lot of standard things, but what do we get here? Let's see, pull this down here and see what the Stroppe Edition gets. So it's the Lux package. So, which already means you're getting like the creme de la creme of parts. With the Lux package, you're getting basically anything that they can throw at it. You're going to get that, but it's going to include the 360-degree camera, the adaptive cruise control, B&O sound system, which I will say, coming from the lower sound system into the newer sound system, the B&O with my Raptor, praise Jesus, that's so much better, just so much better. And I even did the whole Ford deal where you, or the Ford scan where you can, trick the radio into thinking you have the B&O sound system. Didn't make a damn bit of difference, but having the actual B&O sound system, 100%. Evasive steering assist, front parking sensors, information on demand panels, including the Sync 4 with advanced voice recognition, mirrors, side view, LED approach lamps, LED spotlights, universal garage opener. So, this is basically, it's like a loaded Badlands, which, okay, I get. And I guarantee if we priced a two-door loaded Badlands, we're going to be pretty freaking expensive with that. So you are going to get the Sasquatch package. So as you can see there, you're going to get them big old 35-inch tires in this thing. Let's blow this up real quick, see what we can see here. That's what we can see of this thing, but you do get some special stuff there. You can see from that. We're going to get the graphics package, which, thank God on that. And Ford, please, with your website, if you have a clickable deal here, put the picture here. I'm lost at why this, in the 4 years that you've done Bronco build and price now, why we have not been able to actually put it there. But as you can see here, it's going to be the Stroppe Edition. So you're going to get basically all the little fun stuff here. I'll bring it up there. You're going to get the badging there, the badging here. So that's part of that. The Copilot 360 there. If you want that trailer tow package, which used to be $500, is now $750. So there is one option that you could have, which if I'm doing a two-door like this, I probably don't want, honestly, I don't want the tow edition. I think the buyer for this one, and I'm having fun earlier, but I think the buyer for this one is definitely a collector that just kind of wants to have something. It's never going to go on the trails. Now there will be some, I'd get it. There will be some out there that will take it on the trails, but whew, it's a lot of money, almost $80,000 now, just as it sits. So we definitely need another drink there. We're going to get the integrated tether system with the accessory package. Does this say what it is? So available in all Bronco models. Yeah, it's a Bronco branded small and large bins. Okay. Yeah. Wow. 17-inch unique matte black painted alloys with gloss beauty rings. Let's see. Does it bring it up? I'm telling you, just don't even make these options forward. Come on, guys. We're going to get those big old 35-inch tires on this thing. Of course, it's going to come with the Goodyear MT terrain tires. Not bad. You'll definitely get 20,000 miles out of them before if you just want to stick with them. You might not. You might, put something else on there. Hard top. We're going to get the Atlas blue painted hard top with that, which is pretty cool. I mean, once again, I keep having fun with this. I get the heritage of this vehicle, but it just seems funny. Blue painted hard top. Okay. If you want the full twill top, with retractable, $3,190. If you want the beamy top, that's $400. Don't ever buy the beamy top. The best top that comes from Ford is just awful. Save your money. You can do a couple $100s. You can get something way nicer. You're going to get the Ford Performance, or the Ford bumpers, the Ford Performance heavy duty modular bumpers, full vehicle bash plates. So, much like what the Badlands would do. The Raptor style running boards, which is kind of nice, especially in a two-door, because you don't really see these in the two-door. I don't know if I got a better picture. Yeah, you can see them right there. Not bad. And with this, I definitely, I've kind of poked fun at these running boards in the past, especially on the Ranger Raptor. I get it on that. They're not bad on there. You're going to get the Haas 3.0 with Fox internal bypass dampeners. Once again, they've said it 4 times, the 360-degree cameras, the headlights with LED signature lighting. So definitely, once again, Badlands. Tube doors. If we wanted tube doors, $1,360. Now, let me stop right here. And I don't talk about tube doors much. $1,360. That's actually not a bad deal. Now, this is a 2-door model, and I think you can pick 2 doors up from aftermarket about $1,000. I do kind of like what Ford's done with their tube doors, and definitely I think they're safety tested. So if you're curious about that, for $190, we get that old engine block heater. The spare tire cover, the Abstract Bronco, is $145. The windshield sunscreen, which yeah, not gonna really say much there. I have a feeling it's just a banner up here. Wheel lock kit for it used to be $90, which is now $100. And I always tell you, don't get that. Don't get suckered into the wheel kit. Now, interior of this thing, let's blow this up just for a second. So definitely you're getting red stitching in there, which is pretty cool. These are definitely like Badlands seats. You're the marine grade vinyl with the red stitching. But like I said, it's just you're starting to, especially for the price of this thing, nearly $80,000. It's kind of making the Bronco Raptor some that you're getting a lot of the features a Bronco Raptor has, and it's kind of is it cheapening the Raptor? Maybe I don't know. I do want your comments about that. Front row heated seats, which is nice. You're going to get the dual zone climate, which is 100%. I can't live without that. Me and Kelly fight over temperature all the time, so you can see it there, which is pretty much standard on mid package on up. Auxiliary switches are included, so if you want to, all the lights up there, you can throw all the lights up there. Storage bags, front row top panels, which is interesting because I wish they would do the back panels as well. Now that would be a 4-door, but I've noticed when we picked up our Raptor, we got storage panels for the front, but not the rear. Hardtop sound deadening headliner is included with that. Auto dimming rear view mirror is included. Remote start. Pretty much, yeah, mid package on up for a lot of these things. Adaptive cruise control, which is I've grown to actually start using more and more, which is pretty nice. Power outlet backside center floor console. Dual smart charging USB ports, which is definitely up here. You're going to get those just like the Badlands. Storage bags, $400 for some of this stuff. Tailgate table for $410. Way too much money for that. Stereo system, Beano sound system. We talked about that earlier. You are getting the big 12-inch screen in this thing here. So if you want to see it, you definitely can see it. And I say the 12-inch screen, I'm so happy they just went standard across the Bronco lineup for that because it's very nice. I really dig that. Sync 4, definitely there. You're going to get 1 year of subscription to the navigation there. And then we get a summary. So we didn't add anything because, it's a specific edition. I totally understand that. But we started with Oxford White, which is the only color you can get. 2.7 liter EcoBoost V6 engine, the advanced 4x4. You're getting basically standard stuff equipment here. The Stroppe Edition, no charge for that because, well, you're already getting that. Look, the zeros keep coming. They just keep coming because really you can't really add much to it. So we started out at $75,635, options of $0, accessories of $0, destination fee of $18.95, which used to be $13.95. Then it went to $15.95. Now it's $18.95. Acquisition fee. Is this for, I bet that's for leasing. Let's go see if we can change that real quick. Yeah, save and close on that. Yeah, some of those fees start going away. You got to watch that too. Some of this pricing, and you can see here 77,000. So our final price is $77,530, which is that's a 2-door Bronco that you cannot really, at that price. I wouldn't want to go beat this thing. Much like a Heritage Limited Editions that you could get, I would enjoy those in my driveway on down the road and take them to car shows, have fun, which I think is kind of the intention with this one here. But I would never take this thing off-roading. Maybe if I lived out west, I'd go, run the dunes or something in it. But you at that price, you don't want to scratch this thing up. And I don't think they're going to make this very long. So definitely if you're into having something classic like what the Stroppe Edition is, you've got you a classic there. And I make fun, but I know quite a few people who have already put orders in for these things. They want it. They're excited by it. And I say cheers to that because it's a lot of money. It is a lot of money. So in the comments below, where are you at with this? Are you interested in this vehicle? And like I said, I'm having fun with it, but there's a but for every seat. And if this is your dream version of a Bronco, more power to you. Enjoy it and have fun adventuring, doing whatever you can do. So whether it be 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, or wow, $77,000 2-door Bronco you could drive. It's been your all-terrain nation. I'm your host, David Boyd, and we're out. Peace, everybody. Love y'all. And woo!